like the prince's prince started out from a perfect standing position.
Okay.
And you see him walking into a cave.
All right.
You see his prince disappearing into a cave. The cave is slender. The large creatures would have to squeeze. And it's just this really, really old feeling place.
Danekinder.
You have the feeling, Lemmy, that you guys shouldn't be here.
I'm aware of that.
This spell is a different version of something very, very powerful.
I'm aware of that.
Maybe I won't be the one bringing in new characters this game.
You can also blame the DM about that too, but they are trying to pay a visit to the home of the
people who don't want to be
diviners
visited.
of the gods, who basically smacked Odin when Odin basically said, "Tell me the future about the Ragnarok." What's the Ragnarok? You know.
Yeah, here we are.
Lemmy has a sense of
you're wandering into Epic Cave. I'm not even going to draw this. That's how.
I'm aware.
Yep.
I'm aware.
We should be very polite.
Right. Danekinder.
I don't have a lot more body
Galith.
parts to lose, so I would agree with Kiara.
If you wish, stay here. I will go forward.
No, I will not separate from you.
Danekinder and Kiarn.
There's a raven that you just you blinked and it's there.
This is Lemmy-O.
And it's kind of up at the edge of the cave, and it's give me a knowledge nature, Lemmy-O.
Sorry.
Ravens
Lemmy-O's
chatter
a little-
amongst themselves.
Lemmy's a little shitting himself right now. What the fuck was that? Oh, fucking hell. Then 11.
Galith doesn't want to in-check his way back through the maze.
14.
Ravens do call out to each other, when you're wandering through the forest, to warn each other. This raven seems to be warning. You can't really tell whether the raven's trying to warn you or whether it's trying to warn somebody else. But the raven's up there just chattering away.
Hold on.
Danekinder,
I
sit.
have something for this. Hold on.
I want everyone please sit. We'll get Danekinder to sit, and Lemmy will sit beside him, cross-legged. My name is he's gonna yell out, "My name is Lemmy-O," in Druidic.
Okay.
I am a Stematon priest of Yg. I seek audience.
Use my little bird to cast tongues on myself.
Oh, the chirping bird? Okay, so you... Okay.
That's actually a good idea.
The bird stopped yelling when Lemmy-O started making his noise and you started casting the spell, but the bird is... You thought it was preening, kind of you sticking, it was digging underneath its wing. You thought it was just making noises to itself, but it's actually saying intelligible speech. And with your tongue spell, you hear it saying, "They shouldn't be here."
Speak with animals. I cast Speak with Animals on myself.
I get the feeling these are the ones that fought Gull's Cap.
We are the ones. We are the ones you speak of.
Hello.
Hello. My name is Lemmy-O. I'm sorry for my intrusion.
Intrusion? I think, therefore I am. I am, therefore I think.
This is the crow speaking?
Yeah. It's a big raven.
Do you know where the owners are of this cave?
Oh, no, I'm not Moonin.
Do you know where they are?
No.
Can you... Alright.
If I were to live in a cave. I might very well be in a cave if I was home, I think. Therefore I am.
Have you seen a man walk in here recently?
Again, I'm not Moonin. I am Hugin.
Where is Moonin?
Not here, I think.
Do you think you can find him?
I think therefore I am.
So do I. But
If
do
I
you think you
applied
can find
myself,
him?
I'm sure I could find him if I tried. I think so.
Please try. He's gonna get some berries.
Wise Raven, can you help us find our way out of here?
Not wise. Smart.
Smart Raven. He takes some berries, casts good
I
berries
think-
on them.
I think I'm
Take-
smart.
Casts good berries on raisins, put them in front of him.
I've never
For
known
you,
a raven
please.
to talk, so you must be.
Yes. That makes sense.
You're a very intelligent bird. I've never met one like you. A very. You seem to be like a very.
Sure you have. If
Smart.
you're the ones
Very-
that... If you claim to be the ones that fought Galscap, then you must be smart. Or dumb and brave.
A little bit of both.
More the latter in my case.
So,
You shouldn't be here, I think. I think you're
Yes.
lost.
I think we are too.
You
We
should
are
turn
lost.
back around and navigate back through that maze. Yes, that is what I think. Or at least I thought. The thought happened a few moments ago. I think before I am... Wait, what? No. I think before... How does that... Let me think about that for a moment.
Marty, when I yelled out, did any sound come from the cave other than maybe an echo?
Nope. This is the home of the Norns. Oh, one of them anyways.
I'm looking for the Norns.
It's the Norns' cave, I think.
Do you,
yes.
do you think you can find one of the Norns?
Yes, I think
The
it's-
owner of this.
I think this is what it is. Moonin would know. He'd remember.
Would you
Could
please
you find him?
help us get out of this cave?
Maze,
I,
I mean.
I don't think that you've got into the cave, if my eyes don't lie to me. You've traversed the maze, though. The maze of
Right.
thorns. You're
Do
very
not be-
brave. Good thing that
Kiara-
it's not that time of year. Which time of year, I'm not too sure, but sometimes those thorns bleed poison and other horrible things. You weren't scratched, were you?
Do not be lured into a false sense of security. This is not a natural place, and it is not a natural bird. He doesn't know what the
Oh.
bird is saying. He just hears the other half of the conversation.
No, not a natural bird. Or so Odin says.
How many eyes does this bird have?
Both?
Okay.
Not 3 and not 1. Got it.
So as long as it's not those things, we're okay.
Can you find the owner of this home? One of the Norns.
I think if I went inside someone's home, there'd be a good chance that I'd find the people who live in that home. Given that it's their home, I think. Therefore, I am.
Stop asking him if he can do something. Ask us if he will.
Okay. Do it? Will you do it?
No,
Why not?
There
Do you
go.
want something in return?
the Norns live there.
Will you find your friend?
I think we are meant to leave. Let me know.
Not without the
Brave
prince.
of us to come this far, but
I cannot leave.
Yes, I think I was sent here for a purpose, too.
From
you should
who?
listen to the holy man.
Who sent you?
He looks very wise, I think. Perhaps it's only one eye.
yeah, I'm gonna knowledge religion this. John knows what this is.
Okay.
Gallup might know what this is.
Sure.
One eye, missing a hand, missing a foot. That's like 4 different gods all rolled into
I know,
one.
right?
Tyr and Odin and...
Vulcan, yeah. Woo.
We'll just throw in a little bit of guard just for fun.
Where did you come from,
Helm.
bird?
Ah,
Who sent you?
Yeah, 23. I think I have an idea of who this figure is.
I don't know, I'm not Moonin. Hugin and Moonin, thought and memory, are the two ravens that serve Odin.
Hugin, he bows his head. Servant of all Father Odin, thank you for coming here and warning us. Lemmy-O, we must leave this place.
Yes, a warning. That's probably why I was sent. If Moonin was here, he'd remember. I think.
Lemmy-O takes a stick and another branch, goes, Norns, this is Lemmy-O. I seek audience.
Lemmy-O, don't do it.
He's not getting in the cave. We know he's in there.
Yes, but his fate is no longer in our hands. The Allfather sends his messenger to turn us back.
I think I'm here just to warn you. If I were the Allfather, if I were the Allfather and didn't want you to go in, I'd probably make some sort of barrier. Although that might entice you to go in because you tend to be people who don't take no for an answer. An interesting conundrum. If Moonin were here, he could tell you. He'd remember. He's good at remembering things, I think. Therefore I am. Therefore I think.
Thank Odin for me.
Both of you have earned your reputation. Rightly so. Lemmy-O, I think we must leave.
The cave is right there.
See, I'm not sure if this is, do you want to die for a +10 bonus? Or...
You guys are mythic. There will be initiatives involved if combat happens. There's no, anvil from the sky.
No sky.
Lemmy-O is the captain for the ship. Lemmy-O is not going to abandon this guy. He needs him, and he needs the backing of Vosgard, Vosland, to do what he wants to do.
Mark stepped away from the table for a bit. He's just listening on Twitch, but he says, "Don't push it, Ahmed."
It's your fault.
I think it's actually IT''S, but whatever.
I don't. Shut up! All right, so hard decisions during hard games. This is probably one of them. Galeth, please wait for me here. Stands up. Goodbye. Da, 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 da.
No. We're rolling initiative. This isn't gonna happen.
Shit.
Lemmy is brought back to the tied to a land.
Actually, no. Hold on a second.
Spread eagled in the antlers of Dane.
You have parchment. Do you have parchment?
No, we're rolling initiative.
Sure.
Do we have parchment? Gallop.
I don't have thumbs.
I'm rolling initiative. I'm not gonna let you walk into the cave. It's not
All
happening.
right. Let me actually. He's going to, but then he's like, huh.
I guess there's a sense motive. Sense motive is how we solve this. Are you trying to hide the fact that you're going to stop Lemmy?
Nope.
Lemmy!
All right, hold on.
I'm going to stomp you into
Hold on,
dust if
big
you
guy.
try to go into the cave. With love, lovingly.
I'm bringing you out of here, conscious or unconscious, but you're not going into that cave.
Danekinder is not quite hostile towards Galeth, but he's definitely responding to Galeth's hostile quick motion.
All right.
There's probably like a little shuffling of...
Going in is not an option, but leaving right away is not an option. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to write them a message. I don't think he can actually send a message himself. He's blabbering, his mind's gone. Does that sound fair to you?
Fine, I'll let you write a message. But you're going to let me put it at the cave entrance. I'm not letting you run in there.
I'm not putting it in the cave entrance. I'm leaving it out here. A message for them. Is there any stone or anything like that?
Why don't
You can find some stones.
Yes, Kieran?
You are a powerful mage priest. Create the stone.
All these things cost me power. I find like a big stone.
If you want Titans to see your message, it needs to be loud and clear.
Fair enough. You make a good point.
Ukar's over there going, yes, big ass rocks.
All right. Lemmy's going to make a page for himself out of a wall of stone, and he's going to use a spell called the Wolfstone. Actually,
There are a few rocks at the cave entrance. Like
I am gonna take a knee. I'm gonna rest for a second. Is that all right, Galeth?
Second.
As you wish.
By a second,
gonna
you
take
mean an hour?
Yes, by a knee I mean an hour.
Okay, Lemmy-O and Galeth have been gone for about 4 hours now.
Do not do it.
Probably an hour to get into the thing, 3 hours in the thing, and then you're resting for... They've been gone for 5 hours. It's actually like nightfall's approaching. You guys woke up, did your thing, argued, flew around, flew to the arch, landed, and then they've been gone for 5 hours.
This is... Calm!
Marty, locate object, Marty. Locate object.
Okay. This is before you take the knee?
Yeah. Locate object.
800 feet?
Yes.
Okay.
880, but, yeah.
You get a ping from your spell. He's about 300 feet away.
He's 300 feet away.
Actually, you get a direction, not a distance.
Oh, not a distance.
So I may change. So yeah, you know the direction he's in, and it's kind of like into the cave and off to the right a little bit.
It's actually an interesting thought. You can undercast spells at a lower caster level, so you could fine tune your.
And then you could also triangulate by walking around. So
Yeah.
you could eventually get.
And with Mythic, it's actually easy to, like, I just keep casting this spell over again to do.
Yep. He's less than a football field away. You're guessing.
What's
Right.
football?
An arrow's throw.
A sports pitch.
I think
I can do.
I think you found him.
I found him. He's
With the
within
spell,
range
I
of my
think.
spell. He's within range of my spell in that direction.
I think you're right. I think
He's
it's
not-
a locate object. The object
Correct.
that you desire is within range, I think.
You are correct.
I think the Norns exact a very heavy price for those that seek their wisdom.
I
I
seek
think
something they took away without
The
their rest.
Norns would exact a heavy cost for those that come in uninvited.
So Lemmy's gonna take his knee.
Okay, Uker, Lokrik. I don't like this.
This is, not, good. Where do you think they are in that mess?
I don't fucking know, man.
I don't know, they went underneath the arch.
I kinda want to knock over Arch.
The arch is like 1,000 feet across, big root of a
Okay.
tree.
So
I
now that
kinda
you're
still want to
thinking-
knock over the Arch, but... I don't know how that helps. I just want to... you know that, when you can't and you want to, and it...
Okay.
Yes, yes. I have a bad feeling.
I
Damn that Lemmy. And damn Lemmy.
Uker takes out one of his slings.
Yep.
He puts a stone in the sling. He puts the alchemist bomb on the stone. He's going to make a true strike and drink it, and he's going to whip the thing as far as he can in that away.
So there's a bomb on the end of a slingstone on the
There's a
end
bomb on the end of a slingstone being fired. 250 will go for 20 range increments, so 2,000, 5,000 feet. He's going to throw a bomb a mile.
Okay, you could hit the edge of the arch if you wanted to at that.
Okay, he's going to hit the arch with a bomb.
Okay,
We'll see if I roll a 1.
Yeah, they're on another plane. This might attract
I don't roll a
attention.
1.
15. All right.
Aha!
If they saw it, they might come back. Lokrik says, trying to give you hope. I don't know how much of a liar Lokrik is. Give me a second.
I want to go to a place with just big things to move around. Simple problem. Dragon, knock dragon down. Big stone, pick up big stone.
There are plenty of Norns back on Vosgard.
Oh, go kick one.
You realize we're walking back if they don't come back.
Well, sort of. Fly boat back.
We don't have enough crew.
No. I fly boat back.
Oh.
It'll take a while.
Meanwhile, I suppose Remy-Ne and Hrunobog are making friends with the Mercane.
We are.
I know this is kind of sudden, but I'm going to ask you anyways. Is this Remy-Ne's exit stage left, or is he going to try to like suck up to the party and find a way to make amends with them, or?
No, he's thinking it's time to. It's time. Yeah, Lemmy-O is not going to let it go. At best, he gets in and he's like chained to Uker or something.
Master Blaster.
So you're going to go off with the planner merchants to go explore the plains and make money and
Still
cause
expensive and exciting.
havoc wherever he goes.
Oh, and the Mercanes don't care where things come from. They might actually be the ultimate fences for your...
Yeah.
Look, I've acquired some more things.
Right. Okay. So for the time being, I suppose that's Remy-Ne and Hrunobog exiting stage left. Weird.
There was a stranger.
That was a short run. Jeez.
I'm not going to put them in the
Cohesive
afterlife.
character.
I'm going to put them in.
Well, they're not dead.
I'm going to put them
They're
in
NPCs.
the NPC section.
Well, it's kind of hard when you have paladins at the party and human sacrifice, even if it's not proper human sacrifice, comes up.
I didn't understand that he was going to be sacrificed.
They
Like
eat body
literally
parts.
sacrificed.
You thought it was a metaphorical sacrifice.
I'll sacrifice him. Excuse me, I take this finger out of my mouth.
Mark,
Oh, she doesn't mean that.
so what's the next PC become NPC become villain of the campaign? Are you going to
well, he's an
How
awful
about
good
somebody
character.
easy to see and easy to fight and easy to understand, right?
Yes.
Some sort of-
He's,
do you have a concept that
High Sangria
it's the
Legendary,
same build as
Thompson's 100.
it's the same build as Elvis.
Yep.
Just with a different background.
Okay.
It's what he was before I changed it.
So
I
it's-
just I already went to OneNote and flipped him around and put him in.
I'm here to join your
Good
party. Thank you very
sandbox.
much.
In sandbox? Yeah, I'm just going to take a glance here.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh,
Dakar? No, that's not.
No, Altagar. He
Oh, he's in the good sandbox.
good sandbox. Yeah, I moved him around already, and I put the other one in the.
And then as a
archive.
half giant, just curious, what breed of giant do you want him to be half giant for? Like, it doesn't have to be frost giant.
Yeah, when I built him, we were still on
Vosgard.
Vosgard, so I assumed that was. But his background's still gone from Vosgard, so I'll stick with if that's fine with me.
Okay, so maybe we'll have a discussion offline about that.
I'll just play Ugashug for now until it's convenient.
Okay.
Especially since Ugashug has the ability to make flying mutagens, so then Ugashug for very long chunks of time could just fly the boat away.
Like, fire giant would definitely have a different feel than frost giant, which would have a different feel from hill giant. Which would have a different feel from
Stone giant.
which would be much different if you took one of the more noble kind of leading giants, like storm or cloud giant. So each one might have some interesting ways of creating some cool story around. Aside from I'm just a big dude that likes to wrestle.
No.
Brick faces.
A brawler, mutagenic mauler fighter with monk Gestalt.
Oh.
Oh man, you just.
So we're gonna have to read the grapple rules of this guy. Is what you're saying?
He doesn't have improved grapple.
Oh,
What?
He's a puncher.
Oh, he's punching.
He's a slugger. I gotcha.
He's a puncher and he likes to.
Oh, you went with pummeling style. Yeah, I can see why you did that.
This is where you charge and get your full round.
Yeah, and then if I hit you, I get a free trip attempt. And then because I've got greater trip, I got an attack of opportunity. And because I got vicious stomp and you fell next to me, I got an attack of opportunity. Then when you get up, I get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Straight out.
Pretty much.
Awesome. Okay.
Brutal.
I have a plan for him, and it really is kind of now style as to which type of giant we want him to be. But I think Vosgard might be a really good place to introduce him.
Is he half giant?
He's half giant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He may know Morfar. Is
A new friend for Uker.
Might not be friends with Morfar, but there may be a tie there.
Even know.
Get off of me! So many bull rushes. Just
Okay, so it sounds like Uker and Lokrik are just sort of waiting on the boat.
Figuring out. So I figured out that I could fly for 4 hours a day at 60, or we could run mutagens and we could just fly all day using mutagens, if we had to. Like.
Flying
just fly the boat away.
Via some of your spells and how long they last, you could gain wings and actually fly the boat
Yeah.
around.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
And might very well be necessary. Okay, so Lemmy-O takes a knee while Lemmy-O's resting. Does this resting ability mean you're closing your eyes and sleeping, or is it just you're just sort of like taking a
No,
knee?
just like
It says rest. It doesn't say sleep.
Okay.
But he can't do anything. He can't cast spells. He can't.
Is Lemmy-O sleeping?
No.
Okay. Galth, are you doing anything while he's taking a knee?
Yeah, I'm gonna go knock him out.
Thwack!
I like this.
Okay.
Sense motive.
Resting
use my
is probably-
display of charisma to make it so you can't sense motive me very well.
Well, it's a roll versus a roll, right?
I know.
He's still very good at it.
Yeah, I think there's a sense motive versus a bluff here.
33.
I can't reach that.
Really?
Are you? We should be
I'm
lying
not-
to Lemmy more. Is that what I heard?
I'm not very self-motivated.
You've got to you. Well, you could roll a 20 and then use a mythic point.
And you could surge.
This is going to be somewhat
Sorry,
effective.
guys. I have too many skills to try to maximize.
I suppose.
23.
Okay, so Galth, I guess resting means you're helpless, so are you coup de grace-ing Lemmy?
Yes, but first I'm going to use a mythic point to get a standard action and change my weapon into a merciful lance that I coup de grace with. So all
I
the damage
think
is not lethal damage.
There's still a save versus death.
Oh, no, I don't think so. Not with the
Yeah, there is. Yeah, there is.
Unless Merciful does something very specific.
You can still kill with being non-lethal.
You could just choose to attack him.
Well, I was gonna just run him down with my lance, but.
What you need, my friend, is a sack.
Why? I thought you were good.
I need pointy sap.
Kieran would have to know.
Yep.
If you're acting as the mount, then
Fair
you
enough.
just react, right?
Charge.
Yeah, you could just charge him.
Yeah.
It's a surprise round kind of thing.
I'm going like this, Marty. You tell me what I do. This is all messy. This situation got even more fucky than it was before.
All right. So, what did you say to Kieran?
Let's go fuck
He didn't say anything to him, but he did this sort of like pat him on the back of the head, or it's kind of like the when you ride horses in battle, you guide them with your knees.
Yep.
So he did this sort of like I'm getting ready to attack motion with his knees.
Okay.
Practice over and over again.
All right. So Kieran then turns around, and the only two people you could be attacking are a helpless Lemmy.
Oh god.
Lemmy, you didn't cast your Wilderness Warrior or whatever the thing that allows you to rest without.
What's it called? No.
No.
And of course, also you know
Because
that
I'm with my allies.
you also know that I cast that I channeled my celestial spirit into my lance,
Okay.
which you've seen what that does before.
Lemmy might be awake, but
In
he's
fact,
still
that's
not. really...
the very same thing I used to knock out Kieran when I first met him.
Yeah. We know that this is how Galeth rolls, so
Okay.
Kieran doesn't think that Galeth is going to kill his friend, so he submits, I guess.
Okay.
Adam, is that?
sounds reasonable. He'll be really upset. Kieran would heal Lemmy if he, yeah. Dude.
Okay, a charge happens. Lemmy-O's like, what the fuck? As he's like, like rolling around in his bedroll. So the coup de grace probably couldn't have happened with a charge, but definitely
No, it's just a normal
charge
hit.
happens.
That's fine. It's the same. It's the same amount of damage. So.
Whack.
As a swift action, I'll get the challenge into just for the extra.
You know I don't have a lot of hit points, right?
I know you don't.
Like
that's
almost,
okay.
almost
At least-
100.
At least he put the mythic power in for you. When he did this shit to me, and I was flat-footed climbing up a hill, he just live lanced my ass. Locrick's over there going, "Fuck you, Garland."
Okay, Lemmy-O, what is your flat-footed
Yo, it's like 12.
prone AC?
Prone AC. It's
Wow, look at that.
Oh,
Oh.
one. Guess what?
You missed.
Things are happening.
You're about to get entangled, dude.
Hold on. Let me check something.
That's real funny.
That is really funny.
That's real funny right there.
The gods have spoken. I'll enter the cave.
The thing is, you could hit allies with this.
Yeah. Fuck you, Galeth.
Alright, I'm gonna roll again and see if.
Double
sure.
ones.
Nah, that would have hit.
Okay, so not a critical miss. Okay, so Galeth charged and tried to whack you with his lance. Whack! Roll initiative.
That's not what I wanted to see.
Leave players to their own devices. What happens?
1 in 20 chance this fucking happened, too. Of course it works out that way.
Lemmy, what did you roll? 13.
13.
And then Galeth, what did you roll?
I got a 9.
Okay.
Even with the modifiers.
Yeah. And then animal companions go at their master's
Yeah,
initiative. So.
and Kieran's mount. So hey,
Lemmy, what are you doing?
I'm gonna dimensional hop 30 feet in the air.
Can't
can't.
do that.
You can't. You have to be on the ground.
I'm gonna dimensional hop 30 feet away from him.
Okay, you're at the entrance to the
No, like
thorny maze.
not.
The other way.
Sure, I turn into an air elemental and fly above him.
So dimensional hop is part of a
And turn into
move.
an air elemental.
You turn
so
into
it's-
air elemental. That's standard. Then
I
you're
spend
done.
a mythic to fly. Another move.
And then you spend a mythic point to. Your rest is interrupted, by the way.
My rest is in charge.
Yep.
Do I lose my mythic point?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
And then what size elemental?
Small.
Okay. And then Danekinder had the instructions to guard you.
Yep. That was very. Although Danekinder is in. Is he in 3?
Yeah.
So
Yep.
he
Are you
doesn't.
yelling? Are you yelling anything to Danekinder?
No.
So he's going to step forward and attack Galeth.
That's fine.
Oh, he's gonna attack. Halt, Stainkinder.
Okay. He spends his action going full defense, or moves full defense and moves
Yeah. Eating a ton of my movement.
moves right in front of Lemmy. You get an AOO actually against Danekinder, who honks at you and
Oh, Galeth does?
No, Lemmy's flying up
Okay.
about here. And he's like 30, 40 feet up.
oh, okay. Well, then Danekinder is kind of in your face, but he's trying to protect Lemmy.
Why? I was doing this so that... Sorry. I was doing this so I don't use my powers, and you're just making me use my power? What? Remy?
I'm sorry, Lemmy. I've seen this before. I can't trust you not to run in there and endanger the entire expedition.
You know I could go in any time I please, right?
You have more responsibilities than just the prince. You have 6 men aboard the boat.
Right.
We need you for the boat.
And
We
I,
can't have
and
you
I wasn't
going in
gonna
there
leave. And I wasn't gonna leave. I wasn't gonna go
That may not be your
in.
decision once you enter the cave. We cannot allow you to go in there.
I'm not going in the cave. I'm writing a message, leaving it outside the cave.
You don't need to send a message to anyone.
I'm writing a message in stone so they can walk in and see it.
But you don't need to do that. There's no point to it. We've already wasted days on this. We need to get going. We didn't sacrifice everything we sacrificed to come here just to stick around.
Let me cast a mythic point to create a wall of stone. And then he's going to cast another mythic point to... what is
Is the
it
wall of
called?
stone blocking anything important off, or is it just off to the side?
No, it's on the side. It's on the
Okay,
right
big
side.
block of stone erupts from the ground.
Ukar's over there going, I feel something good.
There's something tingling.
Yes.
And then you're...
Our trust level has just changed, Galeth.
No, it has not.
Right. Alright.
It feels like you're not attacking each other anymore.
No, there's sort of this tense standoff, I think.
I'm not getting close to him.
And Galeth is in between Lemmy and the cave at this point.
Okay.
His lance is glowing with celestial light, like as if a daylight spell, I believe, is the wording.
I think he's serious, says the Raven.
Yeah, so I create a wall of stone, and then I create another one. Not another stone, sorry. The one that I write with
Were
stone.
Danekinder and Kieran still tied together for that?
I don't think so.
No, we would have undone that.
For the rest period? No, probably not.
Yeah, I don't think we still been tied together the rest period. That would have been funny, though.
Alright, what are you doing after creating your walls of stone?
One wall of stone, soften earth and stone I can use to write in.
You can also sculpt stone.
I don't have sculpt.
Or you could even create the wall of stone with the words already in it.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah?
oh,
I didn't know that.
alright, I do that.
You can shape wall of stone however you wish.
Oh,
Alright, I'll give me a craft check for this one, for this
that looks
use.
like a kid. wrote
Craft
this
what?
here.
Stonemasonry.
Big Play-Doh thing.
I don't have that.
So, int check.
1d20 plus. Yeah, whatever, sure.
Huh.
This is,
Fuck me.
try to build mechanisms or whatever, it might not work.
Yeah, this is.
So it's kind of looks like blurry.
It looks like garbage. You
Soften earth and stone.
Yeah, you can clean it up with the soften earth and stone. Do you have to get near the wall to do this?
No. Soften earth and stone is even if it's short, I can do it at range.
Yeah, but you have to actually get up and touch it physically.
to make
Exactly.
You got an
Yeah,
angry
the wall
paladin with a
is
lance
tall.
glowing as you're casting spells, and he's guarding the entrance to the cave.
Soften earth. I get on the other side of the.
I
get on the top of it.
He
I get
flies
the top.
around. He's avoiding kind of your reach.
No, the range is 50 feet.
Okay, so the stone is softened.
I'm gonna go and write on the stone. I swear, if you attack me, I'm gonna get pissed.
Better be all that you do.
Okay, the little elemental goes down.
Kiara is just going to throw to calm emotions. Just going to throw one out there.
There's some magic. You could fight the magic to know I want to be angry. And Lemmy-O starts to carve a message into the softened stone. What is the message that
Yes.
you're leaving?
It's gonna be this. Put it in Twicha.
Okay, you could paste it in your journal as well.
Norns. Prince. Fuck's his last name?
They had a bunch of first names. I don't think they.
Oh?
They didn't really do family names.
Oh, it's a fuzzy dumb dog.
He wants to have the pizza.
He's like, but it's a processed cheese product, and I want it.
No, it's just. I don't have a first name for him.
And if you're looking for height, her head is going on top of the pizza, which is on top of a desk. And she's
Okay,
standing.
there we go. Prince Ogmundson is not was not to be taken. We need him in order to help us. We need him to help us. Need him to help us in protecting Yig. He was not to be touched or traded. Please return him. Contact me. Lemmy.
I wonder how often these people check their front door for mail.
Oh, dude, I don't know. That's why it's made out of stone.
I guess that's a good point.
Yep.
Of course, what if they come back before you
Norns!
get here and left the message?
Prince Ogmundson was not to be taken. We need him to help us in protecting Yig. He was not to be touched or traded. Please return him. Contact me, Lemmy. I think that is a nice note, I think, says the Raven.
And I think it's time for us to go.
I think the Norns always extract a price.
Price they can take out of the one they traded with, which is none of us. Where did you want me to paste it, Marty?
Just in the journal under Hazel 10. I think this is wishful thinking.
What is that we should go?
No. That this note will convince the Norns.
I agree, but Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about it now.
They know the fate of all men. They carve their names upon the tree, I think. Says
I think
the
it is
raven.
foolish to try to tell those who can tell gods know what they should be doing.
They must have known.
Now, I think it is time for us to leave.
If he was a prince, he likely was blessed by priests.
I am a priest. Let's go. Sit on Danekinder.
Okay.
And he runs into the cave. No.
Servant of Odin, thank you for your message.
Alright, let's go.
The maze that we enter is magical.
Yes.
It is unnatural.
Yes.
We'll have to figure our way out.
I think that would be best. If I could remember the way out, I'd help you. But you
We'll
got here,
figure it
didn't you?
We'll be able to figure it out.
You're not stuck here, are you?
I don't think so.
Do you want to come with us?
I could help.
We
Sure.
would welcome the help of the servant of the Allfather.
Definitely welcome it.
Okay. The Bird of Thought grants you an automatic 2 on all your aid checks and all of your rolls. As
So
he's,
cool.
as he's flying along, helping you guys out of the maze.
Kieran uses that too to successfully aid, and he also sends for you.
All right.
Upon also telling you how to get out of here, which is make a DC 20 in check. Come on.
So I get 4 from Kiarn, 4 from mine, 4 from Kiarn total, 2 from the bird, and 2 from my spell.
Yep.
Try it again.
Okay,
Fail.
you guys get deep into the maze, and you're in a part where you don't think you've ventured before, so the smelling's not going to help.
I do not smell a scent.
Okay,
This is
take that out.
This is wrong.
Alright, here we go. Let's do this again. Boom! Fuck!
This is also not correct. Oh, Mark.
Okay,
Alright.
you guys.
I
are
don't know how
lost.
unintentional. I don't know what you were intending. Something. It harkens to the quote from Deadpool.
I can
don't
use
take
mythic
the
points.
shits. I just disturb them.
Marty, I can just use mythic points on this crap, right?
Yeah,
Like chat search?
Search,
Okay,
yeah.
let's... Third time's a charm.
if you have mythic points left.
Yes. Good.
Kieran gets 21 to aid.
Okay.
That's hilarious.
Done. We're out of here.
That's actually a 23 because Kieran's not scenting, but yeah. Anyway.
I took... No, it's 25. I took yours out.
Okay. Good thing too, because beyond this, you guys would be force marching.
Uker's over there. He's
Night is
got another
fallen,
stone.
and you guys are finally out of the maze. I think you're out. I think it's time for me to go now.
Thank you.
Thank Odin. Thank you.
I'm sorry for taking a hard line back there, Lemmy. But you have to admit, it wouldn't be the first time you've run into a situation that we weren't prepared for.
You mean Uker, or perhaps you, or perhaps... I'm always the one in the back. I never run head first into anything except for that storm. Believe it or not, I'm the one always in the back. Telling you guys to hold
I
down.
don't think that's entirely true.
I'm not gonna bother with that.
This
All right, let's get out of here.
Kieran is wild empathying with Danekinder.
A very
These guys are
tired
idiots.
Lemmy-O, Danekinder, Galeth, and Kjaran come into view of the torchlight of people who have been keeping watch on the boat.
Prove that you're not ensorcelled, or I'll crush your skull with a rock.
Fuck you.
Good enough.
Oh, is that the proof now? Profanity.
You couldn't hit a broadside of Yig with a pebble if you tried.
Okay.
I hit
stand
that arch from
fly
back here.
Throw as big of a rock as you want. It's not going to get past my arm.
The crew is all back together, I guess. It does
Let me
not
tell them the story.
It does not look like they have the prince with them, although they got so close. So close.
To his clothes, yes.
There's 300 feet from
We
him.
found the Norns laundry room. Fuck!
Right, the ceremonial
there's a
robes.
strange white box undulating in the
Oh!
technology.
My other eye!
No, why?
Tell them the story. And that's what happened.
Yeah, the whole crew's listening to Lemmy. Oh, why didn't you just go into the cave? You weren't listening, you idiot. It was the cave of death.
Well,
The
then,
Norns are the ones that scold the gods. Gods that we pray to. Stealing from them is not going to fare well for us. I've
Well, then-
requested they return him.
give sign to rethink. Sign of thinking. Thought bird. Thinking.
Odin himself sent his thought bird, as Iker mentioned. Blessing if I've ever seen one.
So how did the Galeth running down Lemmy part of the story go? Just as a...
And while I was, after deciding on what we were going to do and me resting, Galeth
Wait.
tried to kill me.
like, is that told, or was that, like...
Yeah.
What?
Actually, no. Let me leave that out.
Okay.
Alright.
He looks at Galeth.
Alright, sense motive for animosity between Galeth and Lemmy from their solo adventure. That's what I
He
wanted.
show me
There's
where he
no-
touched
there's
you
no
on the
Galeth
doll.
20! Who sensed something?
He tried to put that big thing in
They were
me.
probably under stress. There's something that happened. They were walking together when they came back, so it wasn't.
They probably had
It may have been
argument over
easily
left
for-
or right.
Yeah, it may have been forgiven a lot quicker than perhaps if it was between two other characters. Your crew is shrinking as you spend a day on the precipice of the cave of the Norns, where your names have been carved into the great root.
Uker was here.
Effectively,
Your name's on the tree, dude.
You know, one of those
You
little
dumbass.
little drawings of the guy sticking his head over the wall.
with the nose.
Right,
Just
yeah,
the nose.
it's a little like Uker face.
Night falls in this strange place. You can't tell, Lemmy-O, whether you're on Yig or if you're on the Outlands at this point in time. Probably the Outlands. It may actually change if you actually physically went and sat on the root, but you're still not sure.
Reset powers. I am still casting create food and water and all that
Okay.
for people.
That evening, there are no encounters. Morning comes. It is now the 11th.
Okay.
It's Oberon's really happy. He's allowed himself, like a half bottle of wine this evening because he's on the precipice of completing all of his items. All he has to do tomorrow is just polish everything and make sure everything's all clean and neat and ready for his companion's return.
Luckily, he's not gonna remember that we're missing somebody, since that guy never stood out that much to begin with.
Memory of Remine will fade.
Who's that guy who asked me for a portable hole?
Why did I miss
Why is
so
there,
angry?
why do we have another bedroom here? I don't understand. There's
Why
like-
do we have this
Right.
portable hole? Why
Right.
did you make this?
We're laughing about a power that Remine has, which is basically he's got a face that's really like hard to remember, and that's like his superpower. Like he's like the normal guy in the crowd, you know, that sort of thing. So eventually, memories of him will fade.
Yeah.
Who is that guy again? I don't know. And then you'll pick your nose and forget about the conversation.
So we need to get plan. We need to get the boat close enough to Yg so that you can shift back to Yg. Even then, you just need to be able to teleport on Yg. You can do it, I've seen.
I can teleport on Yig.
Once we get to
Not
Yg, you
teleport.
plane shift back to Vosgard, drop us Lokrik, Galath, and me to Dvergholm, then you go get replacement crew, take them to Gate, walk
Excuse
through Gate,
me?
teleport back to...
Where the
boat.
fuck am I gonna get the replacement crew?
There's got to be 4 dwarves who know how to make boat go.
Lokrik?
I didn't train with you. There are fishermen on the lake.
There's a big lake right there.
What are we gonna do with the king?
We will talk about that after you get boat all the way back. You just need some guys to hold rope.
It's a fucking clown show. Alright, let's get to Yig.
How many people can you bring back?
With a plane shift?
Yes.
8 to 1. I think it's 8.
And then can you get back to here by plane shifting?
No. I'm gonna have to teleport back here.
Ah.
So use Gate instead of plane shift back to Yig.
Yes.
Walk through Gate, then teleport. As long as back on branch of Midgard.
Got it. Okay, I'm gonna take a 3-minute break. Your DM's about to blow a gasket over here with his bladder.
Blow an O-ring.
Right. I will leave the stream running. You guys can chat about next characters and what has happened so far, and then maybe whatever your plans are. And there's some people online too. Make sure.
We've just dorked ourselves extra high.
Yeah.
He's clown show. Hey, look, there's a clown. It's clown show.
It's like a clown show.
I like emojis.
Yeah. So. Yeah,
That happened.
that happened.
Like I said before, Galeth needs a pelvis and 1 working hand.
That's right. That's all he needs.
All I need-
And
I'm just an armature on the back of a horse to deliver a blow.
right.
I was gonna walk into the cave. I was.
You're going to be
Yeah.
Darth Vader before this campaign's
I know.
finished. With your glowing lance.
We'll go like that now. Just a good law.
You do not know the power of Camelot. The chalice will be mine.
What happened to that cup they sent you? The Camelot plans are not in the main computer.
Is it Guinevere or Gwendolyn? What's the name of the
Guinevere?
Guinevere?
It's all kind of the same thing, but yeah.
It's all the same.
Well, it's just that story's been told so many different times through the filter of so many different cultures that it all
in
kind of
slightly
blurs
different
together.
languages. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder how they say all those words in Welsh.
Oh God, I didn't want to know.
It's just one of the, like that's one of those like
So
you know
it's
language
funny.
commonality.
I I never really understood why they called Renaissance fairs when they seem like they're focused on like more medieval stuff.
Yeah.
It turns out the reason they're called that is because during the actual Renaissance, people got really excited about medieval things and started doing reenactments.
Yeah, they're
They were huge
fairs-
fucking nerds.
they-
And a lot of Camelot and Arthurian lore comes from that. Like, it's literally them plumbing shit. They would create the fucking round table and have people sit there and everything, and it was ridiculous.
In the Renaissance, they would LARP about the medieval times.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
That's awesome.
Hilarious stuff.
Yeah. I don't know. There is a guy. There's a channel called